let's see. I think this is a squirrel who, I don't know where all this dirt is coming from. Oh, I guess from over there. But anyways, so they've made a mess. I think the universe is telling me time to end the garden, because when I arrived, I noticed right away that a hose was missing, and that made me sad because that was for the boysenberries. So I was thinking, oh, well, maybe one of the gardeners borrowed it. Well, then I went to another area, and it was an expandable hose, and now that's gone. So it really makes me sad when people steal. Now I know it's, intentional, and it's kind of sad. But I did get some zucchinis from this plant. This is thriving. And I'm getting a couple tomatoes. You can see right here. So just a couple big tomatoes. I picked a whole bunch of Roma tomatoes. So that's good news. But I do believe this is it. After this harvest, I'm going to be done. They've already reduced the trash bin to something smaller than the one I have at home. And now with the hoses being stolen, that's just, it's going to get worse. Which is sad, but I've been at this garden for 10 years. And I've probably been running it for 8. The beetles are here. I don't know if you could see the beetle flying around. There's a couple of them. Not too bad this year. It's just disappointing when people do stuff like that. Here's my volunteer cherry tomato. Lots of green tomatoes on it. That one's a green. Always just set the hose down on this. I'm gonna pull this onion up. These were all volunteers. But look at all these tomatoes on this thing. Oh, look it, we got some red ones. Oh, that's good. Yeah. There's quite a few. It's a good volunteer. But see, there was a hose over here they took. So, this is where I'm kind of keeping the onions. I'm gonna take this one home. This is a good spot to dry them out. Okay. I gotta go check on the beets. Yeah, and then I noticed that, I don't know if these potatoes are ready to go or what, but I noticed that I had the shade cloth over it and it got pulled back. And check out all these tomatoes. Giant zucchini. They're supposed to be like this size. So this is a good zoodle. And look how big this beautiful red onion is. I mean, that's huge. It's probably a couple pounds. So yeah, so this hose is missing. So that's kind of sad. I don't know what happened. Check on my beets. Oh yeah, look at these. These look good. I should probably pull these out. Beautiful. Just a couple beets. Yeah, I'm not gonna replant. Oh, this is cucumber. Oh, look, cucumber. Right there. Oh, the radish has gone to seed. Okay, when the radishes do this, this is so good. Those are good in a salad. I forgot about that. Oh, something's eating these things. Okay, this will go in my compost pile. Look at this mound. Crazy. Here's my little fig I got from Burpee this year. I'll just put this in my compost pile. Yeah. Oh, wrong one. Look how pretty it's over, the artichokes, but they do put out pretty flowers. This tomato plant is a volunteer. I got flowers growing. Those are volunteers. It looks like a cherry tomato. It's a big cherry. Yeah, it's really sad when people come by and take what's not theirs. So I don't know. I don't know why people steal. Like, usually gardening people are peaceful people. And we're generous and we want to share. And that's why we grow things. Uh, Maybe it's somebody who just happened on the garden and they decided they are looking, like, who's going to buy a used garden hose? And those expandable ones only last like a season, a summer. They don't last that long. I probably could have bought one on special yesterday, Amazon Prime Day, had I known. Maybe I'll just bring a hose here and then take it back every time, which that's a pain in the butt. But what to do? Like, gardening isn't hard enough sometimes. Oh my gosh, I gotta show you my uh, blackberries. Are going crazy. So the boysenberries are done. And I'm not gonna stress out about them not being watered because, you know, they grow wild like in Oregon and nobody waters those. So I'm just gonna not stress about it. But if I do, well, when I leave, I am bringing my little fig tree home. That's what I got to figure out is, what am I taking? In the meantime, there's some sweet peas that are growing. It's July and I'm still getting sweet peas. Some lettuce, I could pick that. And then over here, that's strawberries and more sweet peas. My worm farm. So let me show you this is peppermint. Okay, let me show you the blackberry. This is all going to seed. This is my sweet peas. I'll let them go to seed. But check this out. This is the blackberries. Oh, look. Ones are almost here. Almost ready. But they're already, I planted it just this fall. And look how crazy it's getting. These are the thornless variety. I'm trying to train it up this trellis. But it might be too thick. Maybe I'll just tie it. Or maybe I don't want it that tall because then I can't get to it. But see, I'm getting berries, so that's exciting. And this variety, you get it twice a year. So when I leave, I'll definitely dig up this because I love that it's thornless and that you get 2 harvests. And here's a dahlia. Oh, I might pick my kohlrabi, make pickles out of that. I gotta grab those tomatoes. But this is my Roma tomato, and I just put this in a pot. This thing is going crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. In fact, there's one that something ate, so I'm not gonna eat it. Just gonna toss it out there. But just a crazy amount of tomatoes off just this one tomato plant. And the ones I put in these little pots over here, they're just doing okay. This one's the star of the show. Just tons, 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 and it's growing out here, so it's gonna give me more. But let me get... I guess I should be grateful that, oh, please don't. They didn't take vegetables. Could have been worse, I guess. I'm sure that's coming next. So let's get these guys. All right. Got them. I try to pick them when there's color, and then I'll let them ripe them on my windowsill, because if I don't, then something will eat them. But look, check this out. It's a lot. Yay. At least I'll go out with the, oh, I gotta get the dill seeds. See all this? These are ready to harvest. So some of these I'll save for replanting, and some I'll use for my cooking. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Wow, really strong. I picked the leaves earlier from this, and I preserved them. I just put them in salt, a little bit of salt in a mason jar, and stuck it in my fridge. And that way, when I want dill, I can just take a little bit out and use it. So I thought that was good. Let's go check on the strawberries. Grab a basket. I don't know if we're gonna have any. Well, let's look. Oh, something's eating them. Here we go. Oh. These are amazing strawberries. I will be digging these up and putting them at home, because this has been quite the year of the strawberries. Quite the year. Um, yeah, the high point I was getting like every day, like a pound and a half of strawberries. And they're good. I mean, I can't even tell you how many jars of strawberry jam I made. I like to use them up pretty quickly because I noticed that I can put them in the refrigerator in a mason jar, but you know what? I take all that time to do that, and my husband doesn't really eat it. Like, I have to put it on a plate in front of him for him to eat it. So I set them out for a day, and if he doesn't eat them, then I make a quick jam with it, and then I just pop it in the freezer. So that way I minimize my waste, and it's been working out quite well. Look at this kale. This kale is like probably 4 years old. Still going good. And you see I'm still getting flowers. See? Flowers. So lots of flowers still. And I'll thin these out in the fall. That's a good one. And I just put down like a layer of mulch in between, but they do pretty good. And I like that the leaves are tall so that it kind of hides the berries from the birds, because the birds like to hang out for sure in this garden. Oh, this is raspberry. That's a weed, but this is raspberry. And this is out of control celery. I was gonna let it go to seed and then do like I did with the dill and save the seeds. Okay, this has like been my lowest ever strawberry picking, but still not bad for July, because usually it's just June, May and June. But see, I'm still getting some. But I've been only, now that it's hot, I only come out here once or twice a week. But raspberries, yay. So, I mean, look at that celery, out of control. But this kale is good, really good. I'll make sure that aphids aren't on here. I had some in my salad yesterday. It was so good. So I just come here and I pick a little bit. It's got like a little bush now. Isn't that crazy? I don't pick too much, but that'll be good in a salad. We'll add it to our treasure trove. It's getting hot out here. So this is what I've got. All right, I'm gonna end this video. Thanks for watching. Garden Chronicles. It's always something. Until next time, bye.